Hi guys, hello. Welcome to the 20th episode of Drone Traveler podcast. And lots of topics for today's episode. I want to start with Maya. The fight goes on. Oh my goodness, it's like more than a year. It has been more than a year since I started fighting with Maya. And good news and bad news. Well, the good news that on the 19th of November, it was like a century ago. So on the 19th of November, I finally got access to my Maya account. I was so surprised, and I saw my 500 pesos there. And you know what was the first thing I thought? I thought I should take this money and transfer to the safe place, because I don't know, this Maya is absolutely unpredictable. I can get access at any time, and it was so hard to restore the access. But I couldn't transfer my 500 from my Maya account to anywhere, because if you have the basic account, they don't allow you to do anything. You can top up. That's the only thing they allow you to do. So you can give them money, but you cannot take money from them or transfer from them to anywhere. In order to transfer the money, for example, you need to upgrade your account to the next level. And I made that mistake again. Okay, I upgraded my account by providing documents. They say provide this kind of documents. I don't remember which ones. Some ideas. I think I uploaded my driving license, and bam! Immediately I lost account. So the day I got access to my account, I lost access to that account again. Oh my goodness, the fight with Maya will never end. That was a mistake. That was a mistake to even start that account. I don't know, I see Gcash and Maya signs everywhere. You can pay with Gcash, you can pay with Maya, but why Maya is so hard? Why is it so hard? I don't know. Please, let me know, guys, if you know why Maya is so hard to use. And if you experienced any of problems that I am describing to you. Yeah, they have one office where you can go, and on Google Maps it's 1 star, because people complain that guys in this office don't solve anything. And they have many small branches or offices all over the Philippines, but they don't give you the address because it's a secret information. Oh my goodness, what kind of organization is that? Alright, so I'm gonna keep calling Mawa. I'm gonna keep calling Maya to restore my account again, and to ask them to transfer my money somewhere, or to upgrade my account manually, because when I do it, I lost access twice, I think, or 3 times when I did it. So I'm gonna ask them to do that for me. Can you please upgrade my account on your behalf, on your side? Okay, because I don't want to lose the access again. So the fight goes on. Next topic tonight, intruders. I have some intruders. When I moved to this new Bahay Kubo, my landlord, she told me, I'm gonna plant something on the territory, okay, on the the backyard of your Bahay Kubo. And I didn't know how to react, because I'm gonna pay I'm going to pay the rent, and the rent includes the house and the territory the territory around the house, right? So I'm paying for all of this, not only for the house. Or I was thinking maybe I was just paying for the house and the territory belongs to the owner and the owner can do whatever she wants. So I was a little bit confused, so I said, okay, you can plant, but not please like in front of the house, just choose some place near the fence, like very, very far from the entrance. And I thought it would be like a small garden or something. Then that lady came, not the owner, but another lady, and that lady started planting squash, and it took she took the huge amount of my territory. Okay, it's just a lot of space. She used a lot of space for that. I didn't think it was so big space that she needed. And she's not the relative or anything, as I figured out later. She's not the daughter of the owner or the just some woman. And she asked permission from my landlord to plant on my territory where I live. Super weird situation. So I really regret that I agreed, and I didn't take time to think about the future. Like, what if that lady can come at any time and disturb me? You know, I was thinking. I think the problem is that I think too good about the people, that they respect your boundaries, they don't disturb you, they are polite and everything. I think too good. I should be more realistic. Sometimes I think too bad also, because here in the Philippines, if you're a foreigner, Filipino people look at you as a dollar, like a dollar wallet. They have dollar signs in their eyes and they think, oh, we're gonna take some money from this guy. So sometimes when I do some service, when I go to the motorcycle service or when I go to buy something, even in the market, I think they're gonna scam me, and that feeling doesn't go anywhere for a long time. You know, it's kind of like you get up with this feeling. So today you're gonna be scammed. Unless you talk Tagalog, the Filipino language, and you kind of like friendly guy that they don't want to scam because they will be ashamed. Otherwise, they're gonna scam you like hell, yeah? And they will find many ways, they will say many words to convince you, and then in the end you pay a lot more than the usual price, right? So, I was thinking about that woman too good. Yeah, I didn't think about her too bad. It was just too good. So, what happened? She came a few times around 5 p.m. when I was doing something, also like cleaning the territory, cleaning the leaves, yeah. No problem about that, alright. Then, once, she came at around 6 a.m., yeah, and she started like planting and using my water to water her plants. I was thinking, the dogs are barking. I live with Maui and Zui, two beautiful dogs, yeah. The dogs started barking. I couldn't sleep anymore at 6 in the morning. I don't wake up that early, okay? And she's using my water. And I'm thinking, why on earth did I allow that to happen? Yeah, but you know, at the moment, you can't think of all the things that will happen in the future, right? And I thought, you know, like I said, she's like polite and everything, and she would, announce her visit, like, tomorrow I will come at like 10 o'clock in the morning. Is that okay? And if it's okay, I say okay, and then she can come. If I say not okay, she can come in any other time. But no, she comes at any time. So I decided to, because she annoyed me so much without, announcing or anything, I decided to put the locks on the gates. Before, the gates were like open for everybody to come. Anybody, hello, there is a party, you can come in anytime and do whatever. No more. I put stop. I should put a stop sign, bawal pumasok. We learn a little bit of Tagalog now. Bawal pumasok. It means no entry, private territory. So since I started these locks, one thing happened, because my fence, now it's a set of wires, yeah, it's like aluminium wires, and you can see whatever is happening on my territory. I can see people who are walking along the road. Yeah, it's not normal fence. You can see through it, and one of these wires was removed, and this was the way how she could get in. So she removed one wire so she could get in, and I don't know what took and she could take care of her plants, right, water them and everything. And I thought, wow, amazing. I put the logs and she cut the wire. Nice. What's next? Should I electrify the gates or something? So I found the wire and I put it back. Another one, that one was a little bit shorter than the previous one. So I made some improvisations and I made the extension of that wire and I put it back so she couldn't get inside, and she stopped coming. And I talked about her with my owner, and she said that woman didn't talk to her either. So what happened to that woman, I don't know. What will happen to the plants, I don't know, but at least that intruder will not come again. Yeah, don't think too good about people. Yeah, better to talk and set the boundaries, set the rules or whatever. I think that was a weird idea from the beginning, like to let somebody plant something on your territory. Find another place, right? I am paying for this one. Alright. Motorcycle again and again needs more attention from me. It's so fragile. This Kawasaki A125 Fury, yeah, 2009 model. Really nice motorcycle. I love it. I fixed it many times. I replaced many things. It can go up to 110 kilometers per hour. So nice to ride it. But every week, every 2 weeks, yeah, very often, I would say, it breaks down. OMG. And the last time it broke, I couldn't start it. Yeah, I couldn't start it. So, and there is no Kickstarter. There is no way you can use your leg to start the motorcycle, because there is no Kickstarter on this motorcycle. Maybe I'll buy one in the future, so in case I cannot start with a button, when I push the button, I would kickstart it. But right now it's only the button, and the button doesn't work, and I don't know what's wrong with that. I went to 2 shops, and these 2 shops, the guys there, they usually when I go there, they spend 2 to 3 hours every time when I go there, because they say, oh, this is a huge problem. They remove all these plastic parts of the motorcycle. They go inside and they say, look, this wire or this starter or this thing need to be replaced. It's broken. Why is it broken so often, It should be like 3 months, 6 months or something. Why? I am wondering. I understand why my tires are broken, because the road is so shitty and the government doesn't do shit about that. Only in the capital you can drive safely. The rest of the country, so many potholes. You drive even at the daytime, not at night. You drive in the daytime and you can get an incident or accident because you just missed the porthole. It's a new area for you, or it can be even the same area. You just forget about that porthole, or there is a new porthole that you didn't see and you didn't expect it to be there, and then bam, you're losing air, and then you're breaking the wheels of the motorcycle or some other parts, whatever. Yeah, so this time it's huge, and usually I spend, let's say, 600-800 pesos for the whole thing, for the whole repairment. Yeah, when they replace something plus labor that I pay for. But this time I couldn't start motorcycle. Sometimes, after 20 minutes of trying, I couldn't start it. So 1 day or 2 days I just don't drive it because I cannot start it. So I decided to go to the third motorcycle shop, and the small one, and the guys said that they usually fix that motorcycle, and they know what to do because they know this motorcycle, the inside and outside, everything about this motorcycle they know. And I was thinking, okay, so this guy's small shop, they know everything, so they will check and they will say like 500 maximum. No, I left that motorcycle yesterday and they didn't do anything. They just opened everything and they said, wow, that is broken, this is broken, everything is broken. Minimum 4,000 pesos. OMG. Yeah. Every time when I went to those other two places, I expect 2k maximum. It was always less than 1k. But now I expected 500 and it's like 4k. OMG. And I don't know if they telling me the truth or they're bullshitting me, because I don't know these guys. And I said to my friend, what should I do? So they talk in Tagalog with each other, and the result is that that guy said, you need to give me like 3k, like a down payment. I'm gonna go to the shop and buy some details that need to be replaced, and then next morning, like tomorrow 9 o'clock, you come, everything will be ready. So small shop, two guys, no anything that they have. They need to buy everything for my motorcycle. They don't have any like a starter or this metal thing or that metal thing. So they will go somewhere alone without me, but with my money. And I give them 3,000 pesos, and I'm thinking, this is bye-bye for my 3,000 pesos. They will celebrate tonight, they will buy Red Horse, drink beer, have snacks, and enjoy life. And tomorrow morning they will say, sorry, we spend your money and we didn't do anything. But what other choice I have? I could go to the first or second place where I repaired my motorcycle, but it was just temporarily for 1 or 2 weeks. So my friend recommended me to use these guys. Although they look like drunk and drug addict, and I gave them money, I still have hope, okay? Because recently, I started believing in people. I was not thinking too good about people, not too bad about people, but just, believing in people. Maybe this is by another mistake. You will know about that in the next episode, but right now I just hope tomorrow in the morning when I come there at 9 o'clock I will get my motorcycle ready, repaired, and fixed for the next 3 months, at least. I will see about that. Alright, moving on. Visa extension. I've been here in the Philippines for more than a year. First, when I arrived, I got 30 days, then I extended for another 30 days, and then I extended for 6 months, and then another 6 months. So totally like a year and 2 months, and another extension is coming. I didn't know what to expect because Philippines is unpredictable. Laws are changing, mood of the officers is changing, you never know. So I went to the immigration office 2 weeks ahead of my visa extension, like 2 weeks before that date, to ask. I said, look, guys, I want to stay longer, so tell me what to do. They look at me, they say, what are you doing here? And I say, I live in Bahay Kubo, I have my garden, I live a simple life, blah blah blah. They said, okay, so To extend your visa, you need $50 for the new plastic, because my ACR card valid for 1 year and it's gonna be expired in 2 weeks. Yeah, so I need a new one. So $50 for that one, plus 500 peso. They didn't explain for what, just plus 500 peso. And how many months you want? I said maximum. They said okay, 6 months. I said how much is it approximately? They said we don't know. I said what? How can I prepare money if I don't know how much money I should prepare? And they said we will scan your passport and then we will get the exact amount. So probably it's not the same price for different passports or something. I don't know. But I remember that for the last 6 months extension I paid 12k, around 12k. So it's like 2k per month, which is around $35 per month for the visa extension. Yeah, so I said approximately 15k, right? $50 plus 500 peso plus 12k, 15k. They said we don't know, we cannot answer you that. So I'm planning to prepare a little bit more than 15k and go to the immigration office the next week. At least I figure out that it is possible to extend even you here in the Philippines a year and 2 months. So first of all, it is possible. Secondly, you don't need to leave the country. Yeah, in some countries, like in Thailand, you need to leave the country in order to get a new tourist visa or a student visa or something. So everybody goes to Laos, and there is a huge long queue in the Thai embassy in Laos. And the third thing, I know how much money approximately I need to bring. Yeah, so 50% of the work is done. Yeah, so I'm happy about that. 1 more year here in the Philippines. And the last topic for today is Buddhism, guys. Buddhism. I didn't practice any religion for a long time, and then I don't know how it came to me so suddenly, but maybe I was so desperate. I don't know, but I started with the art of happiness. I remember because I made John Batanga's episode about that. I ordered Art of Happiness by Dalai Lama XIV on Shopee. That book came to me before the new year, and I started reading it. And then, one thing after another. I started listening to the podcast Learning Buddhism with Alan Pito. I was searching for any podcast, and that podcast seemed very nice to listen to. Then Alan Pito, I found his web page, and he has beautiful web page with a lot of materials about Buddhism, and his podcast also is very informative. I learned a lot of things from him. For the donation, I downloaded the Buddhism Super Pack. There are some, because he is a designer, so he designed some beautiful PDFs that you can print. For example, the calendar or some other Buddhist stuff. So I printed some stuff, and I printed the calendar as well for 2024. Yes, and then he had some interviews with monks, Buddhist monks, or just Buddhist people who practice Buddhism for many years, like say 15 or 20 years. And like learning more and more, I started watching YouTube about Buddhism, listening to podcasts, this one, Learning Buddhism with Alan Pito, reading books. Then when it was Bodhi Day, I decided to go to the Buddhist temple, because that's like a special day. It's the birth, the death, and the enlightenment of Buddha. Yeah, it's depends on the tradition. There are two traditions, the major traditions, Mahayana and Theravada. In Mahayana, they celebrated I think three different days, and in Theravada they celebrated 3 in 1. The birth, the death, and the enlightenment of Buddha. So on that beautiful day, according to Alan Peters' Buddhist calendar, I went to the Buddhist temple. Actually 2 Buddhist temples. Actually 1 Buddhist temple, 1 Buddhist community building, and 1 let's say Buddhist place. So the Buddhist temple was open, and I asked the monks, can you please teach me how to what to do in the temple, how to light that stick, and how many sticks should I have, and where to put, what to do. So he taught me. In another building, with the Buddhist community building, it was closed, unfortunately, on Bodhi Day. I don't know, maybe they don't celebrate, or maybe it's different tradition. And the last one is the Wisdom Park. Wisdom Park in Manila. I went to Manila, by the way, because there are no Buddhist temples around. Only one in Batangas, and it's not ready. It's under under construction. So I went to Manila, and that Wisdom Park was a gem. It was really wonderful. Although some of the things they also renovating or repairing. 3 floors are open for the public, and the -1 floor also, the basement, where they have a lot of interesting stuff. 1 floor is for Mahayana tradition, 1 floor is for Theravada tradition, 1 floor is for the meditation. There is a wooden lying Buddha. Very interesting. And the lady there, who's like a guard or something, she explained everything for me. I did a few circles around the Bodhi tree that in Sri Lanka. They brought it from Sri Lanka and planted there, and that tree is 12 years old, so big right now. So nice. So they explained me some things about that place. It's not a temple, like a Buddhist place. And there is a library there. I was very surprised and amazed by that. I said, can I, read some books? They say, you can take them for free. We provide this literature, these books about Buddhism for free to spread the knowledge. I said, wow, wonderful. And I took around 15 books. Some of them are thin, some of them are thick. I just opened some of them, and I decided that, okay, this is going to be interesting. About Buddha himself. 2 workbooks for kids about Buddhism, so it's a very easy to understand language, so I can easily understand about Buddhism. And some sutras, some things about like a walking meditation. So very interesting. I finished almost all of them, just 3 left. I'm reading the 3 thickest book left. I'm reading one of them, which called The Treasure of Dharma. Dharma is the teachings of Buddha. So I'm learning teachings of Buddha, because in this book, the guy who wrote it, he is a monk, and he made topics, like Buddha, Dharma, karma, the world within. And then he found some sutras according to the topic and put them all together. So it is really organized book, because sutras very hard to read even in English, but if they go one by one and they are all about one topic, it is a little bit easier to understand. I learned a lot about Buddhism from this book, and still learning. Practicing. So every morning I have some rituals. Part of it is a meditation. I love it, because I try to meditate. I try to find time for meditation in the morning, during the day, in the evening before going to sleep, but I never could do that. But now, because it's part of the ritual, like you read sutra, you meditate, you recite 5 remembrances and something else I forgot. Yeah, so every day I do it, and it sets my day. It sets the mood for the day. I'm really happy about that. Then I do my morning exercises. So first like mental practice, then physical practice. Yeah, I'm ready for the day. Yeah, and I'm trying to whatever I learn, I try to practice it in the real life. Yeah. So right now I am learning and practicing Buddhism. A really nice thing. Alright, so here we go. 20th episode is ready. Thank you very much for listening. You can write a comment. I would be glad to read it and answer it. And see you on the next episode. Have a good one. Bye bye.